You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows like the one you're about to enjoy, visit electronicmediacollective.com. And now, our feature presentation.
Hey there, CastBox. It's been a while. It's been a while since I posted to the Grawlix podcast live feed. And the reason for that is because we've actually started posting, we've been doing it for a while now, posting our live episodes to our main podcast feed. So, yeah, if you haven't been following us there, if you're subscribed to this feed and you're missing out on your Grawlix podcast, and you are, because we've been doing live episodes on the regular, subscribe to our main podcast feed, Grawlix Podcast, which you can find here on CastBox as well as Apple Podcasts, Spotify, basically anywhere else you can find podcasts. But if you want to find it specifically on CastBox, just search Grawlix Podcast, Grawlix Podcast. Or I might set up a redirect. How about grawlixpodcast.com/CastBox? That'll get you there. But you know what else is super exciting? This week, this Monday, as in April 13th, the Lunchbox is coming back. That's right. We're going to do another Grawlix Lunchbox, which is just a fancy way of saying Grawlix Podcast Live, but we're going to do it during the day, around the lunch hour, 1 p.m. Central Time specifically, and we're going to do it on CastBox via livecast like we used to. We've since moved to Facebook Live and added video into the mix, but this week we're like, hey, let's go old school. Let's go back to CastBox and do a live cast for the lunch hour. And I know a lot of you right now are probably at home as opposed to at work. Some of you are still at work. Either way, join us Monday, April 13th at 1 p.m. on Livecast. You can find that by going to grawlixpodcast.com/lunchbox. It's all one word, lunchbox. But here's our most recent live episode. This was streamed on Facebook Live April 9th, just this week. This is the same episode that is also going to go up on our regular podcast feed. But this is actually just half of the live stream because we did a pretty long live stream. So I'm going to split it into 2 audio-only podcast episodes. The first one is kind of our news segment. And then the second episode, which won't be going up on this feed, that'll go up on the regular Grawlix podcast feed later, is entertainment recommendations. Specifically, we're going to talk about some games, puzzle games. A lot of people like puzzle games. And so we come up with a list. That's right. We got a list episode coming. So enjoy this. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. And we'll be looking for you Monday, April 13th on Livecast. Are we live? We are. We're live.
We're live.
Live.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Let's do a check-in. We weren't here last week, so let's do a check-in. How's everybody doing? How are you guys doing?
I'm good. I don't have coronavirus.
Yeah, I'm healthy. I can claim that too.
You think?
You don't know. You're right about that, but I literally have gone nowhere. So,
that's a good point.
So at this point, I would maybe know.
I went to get ice cream.
You went to get ice cream?
Mm-hmm.
I have not even, I haven't even done that, and I'm starting to get a little tetchy about it. It's like, it's time to go somewhere, but I'm trying to be a good social distancer or whatever it's called.
I've gone to, hey, Savannah.
Hey-o.
Hello, Savannah.
I've gone to Walmart. About once a week I go to Walmart and maybe the gas station. The gas station actually makes me more nervous than Walmart because here in the town that I'm in, if you go to the gas station, it's like there's nothing going on. It's just normal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. No, that's the scary part.
Nobody's got gloves. Nobody's got masks. At least if you go to Walmart, people are nervous about it, but I guess they don't care about the gas station. It's very strange.
More people probably use the pumps and go in and out of the gas station than Walmart on a regular basis. I mean, I could be wrong about that, but
I mean, I would assume so. Of course, Nebraska doesn't have any, we're not under any mandatory lockdown.
Right.
We're not going to talk too much about this, everybody, but you know,
a lot has changed in 2 weeks, though.
but I was asking Melanie the other day, I'm like, why is that gas station? Why are they even open? They don't have to be open. The pumps are electronic. The gas station itself doesn't need to be open. And I get, you know, if they can work, I guess they're making money. But Axton, what's going on?
Holy moly.
Anyway, we don't have to dwell on that stuff. We have other things to talk about.
Yeah, I was actually telling Axton earlier, I was like, I haven't even gone like through the drive-through. And partly that's my own thing where I'm like, I don't trust the people in this town to give me a burger that doesn't have any viruses on it.
That's fair.
I mean,
especially like I appreciate people kind of sort of trying to be healthy and wear gloves, but if you wear the same gloves the whole time,
exactly.
you might as well just be barehanded.
Yep.
Well, Melanie has gone to some places to eat, to some drive-through, and I was like, well, that can't be good. We had the same discussion. She's like, but the people had gloves on. I'm like, dude, the people taking the money? Those same gloves that are touching everybody's cards and everybody's monies, and then your card, your money in your hands.
But super fries are good.
Super fries are good, but still. Hey, Paul.
Hey, we got all sorts of people tonight. I'm excited about this.
That's because none of them have anything to do.
I don't care why.
We wait till you're locked in your homes. Awesome.
Captive audience. I'll take it.
So while I'm still doing a little bit of a wrap up on my behind the scenes pimpage, I can't talk about what the plan is. I have a couple news stories. You know, we usually do entertainment news. It's pretty much just like finding the scraps at this point, looking through my list of news sources and stuff that I have kind of amalgamated, aggravated, whatever, and pulling, so where I usually get all my news. There's a whole lot of like what to watch. Check out these Westerns. Look at this group of movies. It's a watch along. Like there's a lot of that, which I get, but I'm like, that's not really, that's not news, but I get it. You gotta put something up. Savannah says I've gone so many places because I have to get into everybody's car at work. Savannah, we don't have to get into Savannah's job, but I'm very confused as to why it's essential.
Because people need cars.
Axton says it's you guys or a wound up 5-year-old. Once in a while, there's very little difference.
Oh, yeah, once in a while. We're a little subdued right now, but yeah.
Paul says Tiger King.
Tiger King. Have you guys gone into this rabbit hole?
Randy did. I watched one episode.
Yeah, I haven't even touched it.
I watched one episode with Melanie and all the rest another time.
So you've seen it all already.
I've seen it. I binged it in like one night, which is not something I don't really spend that much time binging stuff at this point, but it's entertaining. And I get it. I get why. I don't really get all the hype, but I get it because it's a lot of very, very big personalities. And like when you break down what the documentary actually covers, it's all insane. So I get that aspect of it. Paul says it's a train wreck. Yeah, that's right. Savannah says it's great. She watched all of it. But it's a big part of it is it's well constructed. It's one of those. That's kind of the thing with like true crime documentaries and docuseries, I guess, is how well they're constructed. It's definitely set up to binge. It intentionally holds certain details back, till a later time so they can get that like head spin moment, like, what?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So it feels it's I've mentioned this before about like like true crime podcasts like Serial. It feels manipulative, but at the same time, unlike Serial, where it's just like this kind of one case or whatever, everyone involved in this is insane.
So it's like kind of like Duck Dynasty, like when Duck Dynasty was such a big deal. Is that why?
I never watched Duck Dynasty.
Okay.
Maybe Duck Dynasty just kind of seemed like Rednecks. Rednecks is just a portion of this. It's just a small portion. Like I get why Tiger King, Joe Exotic, is he's such an out there character and he's a real guy. So I get why that really people kind of latched onto that because even with him, redneck is just such a small portion. Yeah. Savannah says apparently they're doing another season. Yeah, I had heard something, and one of the people from it said there was a news article that what Jeff Lowe, who's a person in this series, promises another episode of Tiger King, but it's like I watched that show. I don't trust anything this Jeff Lowe guy says. I don't trust him. You can't trust anybody. So I don't. If it comes from anybody in the show, I don't trust it. Hey, we got another Jesse watching. Duck Dynasty spawned a beard revolution, though. Maybe, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, if one good thing could come of it, that's probably it. Beard revolution.
Paul says, I think statistically, Carol Baskins is now the most hated person in the world.
That's up for debate.
That's true. I guess I can think of a couple that come to mind that people get more heated about. It's the Carol Baskin, without getting into it, because a lot of people haven't watched it. It's very interesting. And from what I understand, she is very upset about how the show portrays her, which is fair.
I can't imagine why. I haven't watched a lick of it, and I know that she's terrible.
I don't think she's necessarily terrible. I think she maybe isn't as fun, but I don't think what her goal is like a bad goal necessarily.
Well, Savannah says the only sane character was the drug kingpin in Florida. Yeah, the drug kingpin who is possibly the basis for Scarface is the most sane character in this show. That's fair. How should I refer? We'll say Jesse G, because we got a Jesse in the comments. Hi, Jesse G. Tiger King has infected pro wrestling, and he's got a link. I'm not sure what that's in reference to.
I have only seen the first episode, but I think Tiger King and wrestling go hand in hand.
Probably.
Pro wrestling, that isn't the WWE stuff.
We don't have to get into it, but Axton confirms Jesse's comment earlier.
And I confirmed that he confirmed it.
Oh, yeah, you did. Savannah says she's talking about Carol Baskins. She's just as bad as the rest.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, if I were in the animal kingdom fight thing, I would be like, yeah, don't make them, pets and playthings. They shouldn't be there, wild animals. No?
I'm sorry, I had to step away for half a second. That
was a half a second of silence, babe.
Yeah, I know. I'm only 1/3 of this group, though, guys. Unsubtle jab.
Shots fired.
Is there talk about pardoning Joe Exotic?
Probably. Our freaking president's a TV celebrity, so why wouldn't?
That's true. Of all the people he's probably pardoned, Joe Exotic, at least on the face of things, kind of makes sense. But also he's gay, so that doesn't seem like a Trump thing.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And that's not getting into anything hot, any controversial statements. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's move away from Tiger King. Although that's a testament to how ridiculously hyped up the internet is for this show, is that we mention it and woo, we blew up for a second. People have lots of things to say about Tiger King. Savannah says, yes, Trump announced he is looking into the case.
Really?
Did he really?
Oh my gosh.
That's a TV thing.
That's exactly what he would do.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, I did read that Joe Exotic got coronavirus.
Ooh.
He's an older guy and had a lot of drugs in his system. I can't imagine he's in great shape.
That's probably not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think they're taking especially good care of prisoners.
Oh yeah. Well, and that I know that's hit here in Nebraska, where that's one of the ways it's been transmitted is through corrections.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I bet. Savannah asked about Tales from the Loop. This is a show she had mentioned to me in messages. It's Hulu, right? Hulu or Amazon. Either way, I don't have that service, so I haven't watched it. Have you guys heard of this Tales from the Loop?
Nope.
I don't even know what it is.
It sounds interesting. It's sounds like it's got a sci-fi premise, but from what I've read, it's not strictly it's still more of kind of a drama thing. It just has this sci-fi theme in there, and I don't know. It sounds interesting. I like a show that can kind of balance that to have, you know. I'm trying to think of something to compare it to where the sci-fi premise is like a backdrop or more of a vehicle for the human drama.
Like Firefly,
Maybe.
Or Buffy.
Maybe.
No, not Buffy.
Walking Dead would be probably the closest then, because the zombies aren't really the thing.
Savannah says it's like Eureka and Stranger Things.
I like Stranger Things, and I like Eureka too.
Well, there you go.
Savannah, somebody is going to have to give me again a new working Hulu account number and password.
That does remind me though. So something we've been talking about off mic is when we used to do Lunchbox, and we can also mention that too. When we used to do the daytime show, we started doing movie homework, in which every week we'd like, for the people, you know, not just for us, but for you guys, for the people who listen, watch, we'd pick like a show, a movie or whatever, and to watch. And you guys are all welcome to then also watch that show or that movie. And then the next episode we talk about it, or the next week we talk about it. We've been thinking about bringing that up again. So I'm open to suggestions. If you guys want to hit up the comments with a movie that is accessible right now, that we should watch, and maybe we can make kind of a review episode of it next week. You guys can join us and tell us your thoughts.
Not Color Out of Space. I'm not watching that again until I'm allowed to leave my home.
Watched it. You don't have. You just watched it though. You don't. Have
I know, but I don't want anyone else to do it either.
No, you watched
it. Did you like it?
I did. I really liked it, but like the whole, I mean, without getting into spoilers, like the whole, like they can't leave and they're progressively getting kind of crazy and you don't know what else is going to happen. Like the just dread of it.
Yeah.
I watched it on the worst possible day because I was already feeling all those things and it just like ramped me up. I was like spun out for the afternoon. And the only thing I could compare it to is like The Thing or The Mist, or you know, like a movie like that where like they're kind of stuck there.
Yeah,
those both feel very apt comparisons.
So The Mist was like the heart-wrenching, horrible piece of crap.
I mean, this kind of was too, but like in a good way.
It was a good kind of heart-wrenching, horrible piece of crap. We talked. I mean, obviously, we talked about Color Out of Space on one of the last Grawlix Cinematic Universe episodes of this last season.
And now I need to go back and re-listen to it because I had to skip over all the spoilery stuff.
And there's definitely spoilery stuff to be had with that movie. I guess unless you've read the short story, I guess or the original story. I guess it's kind of accurate. I love that movie. I think it's awesome. It's so well put together, and it is very stylized. Visually, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing Outbreak, Paul. Okay, so Savannah, just because we don't need to do Outbreak movies. Savannah,
Wreck. We can do Wreck.
Yeah, but we're probably not going to do Wreck either.
Okay, well, move on. Savannah
suggested Jojo Rabbit. I really want to see Jojo Rabbit. Is that streaming? Where's that at? You guys know what Jojo Rabbit is?
I know of it. Yeah, that's the Taika Waititi movie. Yeah, that one would be fun.
Is that the Nazi one?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm betting you'd have to rent it at this point because it's still pretty. Yeah.
Amazon Prime. I'm not going to rule those out, but I do want to try to find something that as many people who want to watch it and join us next week
and are on unemployment.
Amazon is free with Prime.
I don't have Prime though.
Amazon is not free with Prime. Amazon Prime costs money. And you got to rent it. Greasy Strangler. What is Greasy Strangler?
That I've seen a lot of people post about that. It sounds interesting. I don't know even a premise of it though, but it's definitely got like a style to it based on all the images I've seen.
Is it a greasy style?
It's greasy. That's part of the branding, I guess.
Black comedy horror film, huh?
Yeah.
Sounds interesting.
I love black comedy horror films.
The some of the actors came through Omaha not all that long ago, and so I was seeing a lot of like photos on my Facebook timeline of people with like the principal actors. So,
okay. I'm just catching up on comments here. Somebody else had another suggestion. I thought. Nope, I guess not.
Man,
I guess
Jeff is watching.
Hi, Jeff.
My good friend and former student teacher.
Hi, Jeff, and former student teacher.
Michael St. Michael, what's that? Savannah is just hitting us with this stuff. This is all Amazon stuff, though, isn't it? It's got to be Amazon. That's why I don't know any of it. Not that I know everything, but clearly I don't.
Didn't she say Greasy Strangler was on?
Yeah, and what she was saying
Netflix?
is it's free. It's free with Amazon, not necessarily Amazon is free with Prime. Just to clarify. Oh, it's the actor in Greasy Strangler. Not Cabin Fever. Cabin Fever it's not a horrible movie, but man, it's not fun either.
It's gross. It's very gross.
Although I get the point of Cabin Fever. How about this? Hey, Jesse, we're watching Cabin Fever. You better watch it for next week. No, you don't have to watch it, everybody else.
Hey, now
we're gonna make Jesse watch. Jesse, you have to watch Color Out of Space.
I get that reference.
The Thing, Cabin Fever, basically anything about being stuck in a place.
Oh, good. Let's do that.
Jesse G says I just watched all of the Big Show in one sitting. I don't.
It looks very much like a classic sitcom,
Okay.
But The Big Show is. I mean, I'm just gonna mansplain this. The Big Show is a wrestler. If that wasn't apparent,
Okay.
and so it's basically about him being a wrestler.
Oh,
it's not apparent to people who don't watch wrestling. So thank you.
Oh, good.
Paul says girls with balls. Yeah, we could finally do that one.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know, but I've heard it's horrible.
It's such a bad movie. No. So that was a movie that I proposed for movie homework ages ago. And Paul watched it and was like, this movie's awful. So I was like, I ended up changing it because that I watched it. And no, that movie is awful. And I don't remember what we did instead, but that was a movie I proposed that we do. And it was a bad pick. And I'm glad we didn't end up doing it on the show. Although it could have made for fun conversation.
I didn't see it.
It's just it's a horror comedy, but it doesn't do either well at all. It's just not good.
Mm-hmm. Is it like Scarecrow bad?
No. It's competently shot. It had kind of a budget. It's like a French movie. I say I'm pretty sure it is French. But it's just bad. Like the comedy is just base level and super dumb, and it doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
Okay.
And the horror is not effective.
Okay. I accept it. So what are we doing now? Are we doing news?
We're still trying to figure out homework. How far are you guys into Lock and Key? I know you had just started it. Is that?
Yeah, we haven't gotten any farther than we have been.
How about Harley Quinn? Randy, you said you watched Harley Quinn, right?
Yeah, we watched Harley Quinn.
I watched it and made my nieces watch it because they wanted to anyway.
How long is it? Because that's probably, if it's not too long, that's something I could probably.
Shorter than Lock and Key. Shorter than a series of television. It's actually not very long, which is probably why we did watch it. It's like an hour and 46 minutes or something.
So it's just one episode? I thought it was like a series or
Harley Quinn?
Yeah.
It's a movie.
Oh,
wait, are you talking about the movie or the show? You're talking about the show. Huh?
Oh, yeah, I was talking about the show. But I mean, I'm down with Birds of Prey too.
Isn't the show Birds of Prey and then the movie's Harley Quinn, or am I wrong?
No, there is a show Harley Quinn.
Oh,
it's an animated thing. Right?
Yeah.
Birds of Prey.
It was Birds of Prey, and then they went back and renamed it, or it's Birds of Prey, something about Harley Quinn. Like they added Harley Quinn back into the name.
I do not understand these comments. Although Paul did suggest Kung Fu Hustle. I don't know why. I've noticed that mentioned a lot lately, but I love Kung Fu Hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that on Netflix now? I
don't
bet
know.
you that is. I bet it is.
Let's see. Savannah says Birds of Prey you can rent on Amazon. Is that one of the... I wouldn't mind doing Birds of Prey because it actually sounds rather Grawlixy, but is that one of the expensive rentals right now? Is that one of the like $20 rentals since it was recently in theaters? I mean, at least it actually hit theaters, but...
That's a good question. I think it would be like a normal rental by now, wouldn't it? I don't know. Kung Fu Hustle is on Netflix.
And Savannah confirms that both Kung Fu Hustle is on Netflix and Birds of Prey is like $20.
Ooh. Yeah.
Let's do Kung Fu Hustle.
Is anybody interested in Kung Fu Hustle or Birds of Prey?
I'm interested in either one of those. It's been a long time since I've seen Kung Fu Hustle. I would have to rewatch it, but I'd be okay with that.
I believe there's been talk of a sequel. I believe there's a sequel in the works, and I think that's why it's come up, why I keep seeing it.
I have $4, so I say let's watch Kung Fu Hustle.
Well, you've already watched Birds of Prey, though. Oh, wait. Okay. Savannah says yes to both. Axton says Birds of Prey is $6 to rent, which
that's not too bad.
And also, yes, it's Jesse G here is correct. The Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of Harley Quinn, or of one Harley Quinn, or Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey.
Okay.
They kind of botched this release with that title.
Right.
Because it was originally Birds of Prey. This is a Harley Quinn movie, and I don't know at what point in development they decided to go from Birds of Prey to the Harley Quinn movie, but at whatever point that was, which I'm guessing pretty early in shooting, they should have just known to rename it at that point in time.
I feel like we're getting a lot more Birds of Prey / Harley Quinn / whatever that crud this movie's name is, love in the comments. So maybe that's what we should go with.
Oh yeah. Okay. It's on Amazon Prime for $6.
If you don't want to play along with us, that's fine. You don't have to rent the movie, but that would be a thing that we would talk about and probably spoil big time.
Yeah. Spoilers aren't. Yeah. I mean, spoilers for any movie it's valid, but Birds of Prey isn't. It's not like a lot of twists, but okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do Birds of Prey.
Okay.
There's a lot of comments to those. We'll save Kung Fu Hustle for later, though, because that movie is a lot of fun. But please play along at home, Paul says. Yeah.
That makes it more fun.
But also, if you don't watch Birds of Prey, you can still...
Yeah. You can still derail us via the comments.
Mm-hmm. And it's pretty good.
What?
I think it's pretty good.
Action says it's also on Vudu for $6. I just muted myself for some reason. Okay. And Jesse G asks, ever seen Money Heist on Netflix or Future Man on Hulu? I've never heard of Future Man, I don't think. Money Heist, I've been meaning to because I hear it's good. The title is not great, but I hear it's actually a pretty good show.
Feels a little redundant, doesn't it?
Right. Seems real basic, but I've heard it's a good show. So, do we want to? Okay, so we have. Let's do some news. I don't want to sideline the featured topic too long, but also I feel like the featured topic will sideline the comments. So I kind of want to.
That sounds fair. That sounds fair.
I don't have a whole lot of news because, like I said earlier, I'm picking up scraps here. However, let me pull up here. Hold on. According to Robert Pattinson, the Batman will explore the Dark Knight's origins without being an actual origin story.
How do you do that?
So apparently he said, and I'm getting this from IndieWire.com. I don't know where. Oh, they're taking this information from Nerdist, like an interview or something with Matt Reeves, the director. But Reeves said Where'd it go? Hold on. I lost it.
I don't know, but while you're looking for that, exploring the origins without being an origin story is like saying, I'm going to play in the toilet without going in the bathroom. I mean, it's not possible, right?
Play in the toilet without going to the bathroom?
Yeah.
It's not a perfect metaphor.
So basically, it says it'll pick up with Bruce Wayne during the early period of his superhero days, and center around kind of early. So kind of like Year Zero, or actually, it feels a little bit more like Zero Year, which sounds so stupid to say, but they're different things. It kind of sounds more like the angle of, I guess, Year Zero would still, or Year One would count, but where we're not necessarily, it's not going to be like a Batman Begins thing. He's already like Batman, but like early struggling Batman, maybe. I don't know. That's my guess.
Mm-hmm.
All those struggling millionaire vigilantes.
Oh, Jesse G said, Future Man is a time travel comedy created by Seth Rogen. In that case, I have heard of that, and I have not watched it now. And I have not watched it, and I want to. I have not watched it now. In the future, maybe.
Hashtag in the future.
Talk about time travel. I get very confused about tenses and.
I like Seth Rogen. He reminds me of Randy and I beginning to date.
Yeah. Jesse G also says every Batman movie explores his origins. Kinda. There's I can't remember what it was, but I was watching some video where they cut together a montage of like every gunning down of the Wayne parents in TV, in movies and TV shows and animated shows, and it went on forever. And I'm like, no, yeah, we don't need it again. We don't need it again.
Yeah.
Paul says at one point they were talking about Batman Year One. I'm guessing. Oh, and then Jesse G says it's supposedly Year Two. Yeah, I'm guessing very early Batman stuff when he's.
I want to see some Damian in a Batman movie. Dang it!
Not until we have Tim Drake.
I don't look like Seth Rogen, but I do remember that.
You don't, but we thought you did. Sexy beast.
Okay, here's a fun one. This is from Los Angeles Times. Real news.
Real news. What?
Real news.
I bet it came from Twitter then.
Yeah. Hulu to Parasite haters. If you don't want to read subtitles, learn Korean.
That kind of makes me angry though, because I once had a Sublime album and I wanted to know what it was saying in one of the songs, and it said learn Spanish, and I was like, screw you, man, I know Spanish, I just don't know this much Spanish, and I never learned anymore. So
it's a little different though, because it's not like you're like, I want him to now sing that song all in English.
No, I just wanted them to tell me what the words said, so I didn't feel like a stupid person not knowing what I was saying.
So according to this article, Parasite the movie won a few awards. A few. There's a certain subset of people that are not happy with this movie. Racists. So anyway, so it's on Hulu now, and there's not an overdub version. It's just in subtitles, as the headline will probably lead you to believe there. But apparently there is a comment section in which a bunch of people started trolling them and when we're being jerky about it. And so that's the story, is basically like a couple of these troll posts and Hulu's response. So someone who going by the username Parasite was trash had said that it's not in English. No one wants to watch a movie that they literally have to read to understand what's going on. Sound is such a huge part of movies, and it being in a different language is so weird. Well, Hulu replied, if you don't want to read subtitles, you can always learn Korean, which is, I appreciate that. That is appropriate.
I feel like foreign film is kind of a big deal in the world.
Yeah, I mean, if you're only going to consume things that were made in
2 countries, maybe.
And in your native language, then that's on you, I guess. You can't get upset because other people want to actually. Melanie, you're roboting? What you have stuff to say?
I was just saying, if you don't want to watch subtitles, that's your prerogative, but you're missing out on so many good movies.
Yeah. That was on Twitter.
Oh, Twitter, where the news happens now.
I guess the official Twitter page for Parasite also jumped in, and another user who said the movie was a pathetic movie, and the Parasite Twitter account said, or as we like to call it, Best Picture. And then Hulu jumped in. It won 4 Oscars. Okay, so it's basically like these brands are just like, it's what the internet does.
Yeah.
Brands aren't even immune to it now. It's just that constant like arguing between trolls and whoever else, just like back and forth. Brands are in it now.
Brands.
I don't know if I love that
and other brands were like, yeah, and then they're like, no.
It won like an Oscar.
An Oscar.
Yeah, but where's the white people? So I don't know if I love this or hate it.
This is what news is, guys. This is the world now.
Okay, so let's jump on some comments here. Paul says, I just look at it like watching a movie from the perspective of I think he meant deaf community, but he said dead community.
Maybe you have to read subtitles too.
You never know. Jesse G says just about every American film is dubbed and sold to other regions. LOL. That's because we want money.
You almost said it.
It's because we don't have artistic integrity. But also, a lot of other foreign countries are more accepting of 1, learning other languages, and 2, reading subtitles. It's not that big of a deal other places.
And a lot of places that do speak English, because that's kind of the businessy language in the world. And
a lot of foreign films are dubbed and sold over here. Mm-hmm. This one's not.
Yeah. Dubs aren't usually better, though, unless it's, what do you call it? Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist.
Anime, yeah. Some of them are really well done. Like a lot of Studio Ghibli movies get pretty good voice actors for the dubs.
Mm-hmm.
That was the thing with, I think when we jumped from Full Metal Alchemist to the second series, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I think I tried to watch it with subtitles. The voices threw me off because I wanted to hear those guys sound like they have certain voices now to me in my head. And fortunately, the same voice actors were on the other series too. So we switched over to the overdub version just because, man.
That gets hard when like you have a series that's been running for a long time and then they recast the voice actors.
Yeah.
Like that makes a big difference.
Paul says like Kung Fu Hustle. There's a great dub.
There's a great dub. Yeah.
I don't recall. I feel like I've probably watched both.
I don't think I've watched the dubbed one.
Pretty sure I've probably watched both. I watched that movie a lot back in the day. Because that's a fun movie when people are over.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, Kung Fu Hustle.
Because you could just like dip in and out of that movie and still have a good time.
Now Rady doesn't have anybody over, so he doesn't watch it anymore.
I mean, nobody has anybody over anymore.
What did I say the other day? It was just, it's some comment. I was like, or I don't know, said something. I was like, or at least that's what I hear. I don't leave the house too often. Also, there's some type of pandemic going on. Here's another story. Money Heist is a good dub as well. They're gonna remake The Others.
Why?
Anybody remember The Others?
Yes, I do.
Vaguely, yeah.
It was good. It was a good atmospheric, creepy movie from 2001, and there wasn't a whole lot of that going on. The early 2000s was like what do they call it? The torture porn kind of era started.
Oh, the Hostel.
Yeah, so
that whole thing.
This was a legitimately
creepy atmospheric type thing.
Pandemonium. Yeah, legitimately.
I love Pandemonium. But anyway,
I'm just confused by Paul's comment. Jesse G said, "You had a dream about The Others 6 months before it was announced." Okay. Interesting.
Wow, that's weird. I think the others was great, and I don't think they should remake it because Nicole Kidman is the perfect, crazy, frigid B word to play that character.
So there's not a lot to this story other than one thing that jumps out is that one of the companies involved is a subsidiary called the Remake Company. I wonder what they
Oh God.
Yeah. Anyway, also there was mention of they wanted to modernize it in an effort to reinvent and modernize the story.
It's supposed to be set.
It's a period piece.
Yeah.
Are you gonna make it like now? I don't know.
Like a Baz Luhrmann piece.
But hey, Jesse, here's another one for you to watch while you're in isolation.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I mean,
that's true.
that is one thing to where, like, I mean, if they wanted to take that angle, like, you know, you got the paranoia and isolation going on now, I guess, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like you need to remake the others. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see my notes.
Spoilers, folks.
My clothes. All right, I have one more story. Actually, there's two more, but I'm going to skip that one because we already talked about Tiger King and I don't want to bring it up again. Okay, I will bring it up. So apparently Joe McHale, do you guys know him? He was in Community and such.
Oh,
he's going to host a new show on Netflix called The Tiger King and I. It's an after show.
Oh, funny. So like The Talking Dead, but
yeah, but like this is must be the after show because the show's
like
been out.
Will they break it down by episode? Kind of like,
I guess, but like it's already.
It's an interesting premise, but
it's like the show. It's weird to do an after show so long after, and also so he made a thing looking like this.
Well, he always wants to get naked, doesn't he? Weirdo.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's
but yeah, I like him.
Yeah. All right.
He just doesn't know. He doesn't know what to do with himself since the soup ended, and he has nothing to do now.
That was kind of his thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he have a show? He had a soup type show on Netflix for a short time that didn't last very long.
I don't know. If it probably lasted so short time, I never saw it.
I feel like he did. Paul says, one a good isolation movie, Johnny Depp's The Secret Window. I've never actually, I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's good.
All right.
That's a remake also, isn't it?
It's based on a Stephen King
okay.
short story.
The short story ones are usually the best anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Justice League Cyborg.
Oh, hold on. Joe McHale is good on The Masked Singer. Well, Jesse G, you and Paul can talk about that show. I know Paul watches it.
Which one was he? Was he the rabbit or the cat or the bat or the bear or the rocket?
Was it Paul that I was giving such a hard time about to that one day?
I think so.
The Masked Singer. I was like, what is this show?
Yeah,
just me being a jerk. So, you know what? Just because the movie came out in 2017 doesn't mean the Snyder Cut news is done. This story is never going away.
I feel like this is now a segment on the live show. Is like we call it Snyder Watch. I don't know.
Snyder Watch. We resisted for so long. I didn't want to cover any of these stories because it's all stupid, but it just won't die. So we're in it now.
It's kind of like one of those, like, how many days since your last accident? Like, how many days since the last Snyder Cut news story?
Well, let's see. I'm sorry. When I stop, I'm reading comments. So I'm reading comments and trying to process what the possible context could be because I'm lost most of the time.
Well, because like our stream tends to be like, I don't know, delayed. So
slightly, yeah.
So it happens for you. Then you start typing your content or your comment, and then we actually see that comment like 2 minutes after we've given up on that topic. That's not to say you shouldn't leave comments. It's just we might be lost.
Yeah. So apparently, the actor who played Cyborg in Justice League recently confirmed that the hashtag free the Snyder Cut,
Does it exist?
Jesse G says it's okay to ask questions about the comments. Thank you for your permission, sir. I know, but I don't want to. I feel like it can easily derail the show, but I guess so can sitting here and being confused by the context of a comment. So I'm just trying not to derail the show as I derail the show. Snyder Cut, it exists. The Cyborg actor says so.
But maybe he's just trying to keep it irrelevant because he knows he's never going to get a Cyborg movie because that'd be boring.
He's like, I really need a paycheck right now, and then you might have to do some more reshoots.
The robot part of my brain can't forget.
That movie came out in 2017. When that clicked, I was like, this has been going for what, 3 years? This is insane.
God.
He says, quote, and I'm pulling this from cinemablend.com, but I'm not sure where they pulled it from. If you guys check out the audio podcast of this episode later, I include links to all the articles in those show notes. He says, quote, we're at a point where we can acknowledge the Snyder Cut does exist. And if you speak to anyone that says it doesn't exist, then they are trying to troll you. So do not engage with them. Don't feed the trolls, end quote. I feel like we're being trolled.
I think Cyborg just tried to hint that the Illuminati is real.
Jesse G says he needs the Titans for a new movie. Yeah.
Yeah. There's your Damien movie right there. Oh, I guess not technically Titans. That would have to be Dick Grayson.
I just want a movie where there's a small child that is an assassin and as a billionaire,
that's how we get that's Cyborg's quote.
Yeah. She wants a movie where there is a child assassin.
Is that what she said?
That's what I said, yeah.
Did you hear her normally?
No.
Okay, you were totally roboted out for me, Melanie. So I did not.
I'm usually the Cyberman, so I could kind of decipher it.
Yeah, child assassin.
I speak Cyberman a little bit, just a little bit. I don't need it dubbed like these Americans do.
Listen, you don't have to dub it. Can I read you some Cyberman subtitles? Some cyber titles?
Cyber titles. It would just look like DVD artifacts in the screen.
Like, wait a second.
What are those little dots? What are those little dots? That's
not what I want. It's Braille.
Yeah.
Just run your fingers across the screen.
Digital Braille. Well, you can't see that?
Wouldn't digital Braille just be like Morse code or something?
Digital Braille would be like oh man, I'm trying to think of a movie that uses it. It's basically like that metal thing that put over their hand kind of thing. It'd be like that.
That'd be so boring.
And that was all visual, so that would make a lot of sense on an audio version.
Speaking of Cyborg, I watched this cool YouTube video not long ago where this guy who had, I don't know how, but he was missing his hand. So he had a prosthetic hand, and his normal hand that he had, basically like there's a little circuit board that would attach to, I'm guessing, to read some muscle flexes or whatever in his arm that would work as a grab. So that it became like a second nature thing to him. Well, apparently he got a new one. The old one broke, so he took the board out, used like a, I don't know, Arduino board or something to wire it up so that he could run that out to a synthesizer so he could control some parameters on a synthesizer, basically using his mind, because that's kind of what it felt like to him. He was a synth. It was amazing.
That is pretty cool.
It's a long episode, guys.
Yeah. This actually stretched out a lot longer than I thought it would.
We usually don't have so much. I mean, we have a lot of viewer comments, but not as active at the beginning of the show. And I appreciate it, guys.
Yeah. No, that really
it.
energized us because we were kind of low key when we came on.
I'm always low key.
Low key. So what are we doing next time?
The movie homework is for this time slot next week, right? Or next episode, whenever that is.
Yeah, whatever makes the most sense. Yeah, probably. That makes the most sense. Gives everybody a week.
Oh, Jesse G says Savannah invited you on. Well, good.
Yeah,
Spread the
thank
word.
you. Thank you for coming.
Spread the word. So then, yeah, movie homework. So we're gonna do Birds of Prey,
Mhm.
or Harley Quinn Birds of Prey, or Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of Harley Quinn.
And if you're confused, those are all three the same movie.
Yep. It's the not Suicide Squad movie.
Right.
Right.
I mean, I don't want to give anything away, but I'll say this. It's better than Suicide Squad. Oh, Jesse G says he does a podcast as well. Well, hey,
dude, what do you do? Let us
what
pimp
podcast?
you.
I definitely want to give you a shout out, especially since you didn't solicit one. That's awesome. Okay, so that'll be next week. Most likely. I think we're free next week at the usual time.
I'm free
As far
until
as I know, yeah.
next week, probably.
A little too free. And yet Cage did.
Jesse's gonna host a watch along where he's gonna do a Killer out of Space and
Yep. Alien and
Alien, that's a good one. Alien,
The Thing, and yeah.
That what's that Ryan Reynolds movie where he's trapped in a box?
What?
Was that Ryan Reynolds?
I'm not sure.
I was thinking Amityville Horror. Wasn't he in one of those?
Oh,
That's
Jesse. Sorry. Here, I'll put it up on the screen too. Jesse G does the Messed Up Wrestling Podcast, a pro wrestling discussion pod.
Oh.
Awesome.
We know some pro wrestling podcasts.
There's a lot of pro
we dabble in those.
nerd podcasts and pro wrestling podcasts. We're all in the same community. We all run in the same circles.
Which is weird, but true.
Yep. What was I saying? Oh, I was trying to antagonize you with the Kevin.
Oh, yeah, different kinds of movies where I could just go slowly crazy.
Phone booth?
Oh,
Does that count?
That sounds wonderful.
Stuck in a phone booth for the whole movie?
Oh God! Oh my God!
I think this should be our list for next episode if we do it.
No!
Confined movies.
I'm not claustrophobic that I know of, but I might become claustrophobic.
Jesse and Cages. It's a Jesploitation list.
No.
The same squared circles. Okay. Well, thank you, Jesse G. Okay, yeah, so movie homework, next episode, Facebook, facebook.com/Grawlix podcast, where you can usually find us. I also post this, if you're not on Facebook all the time, I post this as it goes live on grawlixpodcast.com/live. It's on that page. And we'll be talking about Birds of Prey, and I will maybe not have so much movie news lined up because this went way longer than we usually try to go.
I don't remember because it's been like 2 weeks, but did the Covert Nerd episode drop the last time that we did this? I don't remember.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think you mentioned it, but I don't think it had dropped. So I listened to it. It was a fun episode. Those are always fun episodes, but you guys dug deep on some pretty fun Nintendo games. So that's kind of a fun. That's part of the reason I thought of this was that I listened to that episode. So,
yeah, Covert Nerd is a podcast that Jesse and I have both been on several times, but it's hosted by Lee. Lee's a great guy, and I was on again. I believe it was the 4th time, and he usually invites me on to talk video games, which is always welcome. And we talked about our top 3. We each picked our top 3 favorite Nintendo Entertainment System games. Can you dig it? Paul says.
Warriors, come out and play.
I had to watch a movie just because of that. You know that?
What movie?
The Warriors?
Warriors? Yes.
Okay, I thought so. I was like, wait, did you have to watch another movie because of that Warriors reference?
No, I had to watch that one because the reason I had to watch it was because of that reference, and I didn't get it. Remember?
Yeah, kid, you dig it.
But I'll have what is it? Covert, whatever. I'll have a link somewhere later on the podcast show notes where you can check out that episode that I was a guest on Covert Nerd. Good fun.
I also was on a podcast yesterday, like last minute. I was on with Lee Searcy. So that's where the connection is. And that I don't know when that will go up, but I mean, you can find it online. You can watch the live playback on Make Eternia Great Again. And so whenever that goes up, it was actually supposed to be a panel that Lee Searcy came up with for Grand Comic-Con Volume 2. And they weren't able to get that many panels. They weren't actually able to stage that many panels that year. So they just hung on to it. And so we listed, it was like the top, whatever bonkers characters of the He-Man, like throughout their history. Like some of them were like original concept designs for toys. Some of them were actually on the television show. And and so at the end, we played a game because all these He-Man things have faces. And so the game was like, does it have a face? And that got ridiculous. We had a lot of fun. Got a little loopy towards the end.
I am so lost in these comments. I don't understand the last 4 comments. What's going on there?
I don't know.
I'm not sure where it starts. We got Mega Man. Tell me you did not just say that, LOL. I have a particular set of skills. Will you find him? What is going on in the comments?
They've created their own puzzle game, and we are the ones that have to figure out the riddle.
So here's what's gonna. It's kind of like in the future we're gonna do a live show. We're just gonna have you guys just have comments, and then we're just gonna read them. It's gonna be like a weird version of the AI dungeon game. Less sensical.
Oh man.
Okay. Also, are we good to confirm the lunchbox?
I think so. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Monday.
Still good?
This Monday, we're gonna go old school, and by old school I mean the last summer. We're gonna do a live show in the middle of the day, and we're gonna go back to where we started doing our live shows, just for that, just because it's the lunchbox appropriate. Castbox.
Yes.
So I will have I don't know if I have the same redirect open anymore, but I will have a link for you guys. But we're going to go back to Castbox. It's basically this. You can comment, except it's on Castbox and it's audio only.
Right.
No video. I mean, that's the platform's really why we started doing these shows. We just jumped over to video because the audio only, the Castbox was a little glitchy. But we're going to try it out again. And what time?
What time was it that we used to do it? Was it?
I think we used to do it at
noon
noon or 1. Savannah
I don't
says
remember
I have
what it
to
was.
work.
I'm busy at 11, so 1 is or noon after noon or later is good for me.
I'm good with either.
Let's look at 1 then, I guess.
Okay, I think if that's not when we started, that's where we wound up.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think we had it originally a time slot and that didn't work, so they moved us, or we moved us, or somebody moved us.
Yeah, we got moved.
Who moved our cheese? That's a book.
We don't have to get into it. But Savannah says I have to work. Cryface. Yeah, I know. That's the bummer of the lunchbox. Like that's kind of why we moved from the daytime because we're like, well, people are at work. Maybe if we go to the evening time, we'll get more listens.
No, didn't work out that way.
Didn't work out that way. But that's okay. That's why it's a bonus. We're not going to replace this slot right now with that. It's just a fun thing since a lot of us are off of work right now.
So we're still going to plan on being here next week. So that this is safe, but we're adding this too.
Yeah, just for this next week. We can't promise. We can't promise an ongoing like two weekly live streams.
No, I have to work from home, but Monday I'm off, so I get to do what I want, and I want to have lunch with you.
So I'm going to set up the redirect. I'll go ahead and tell you the redirect now. I don't know if it's set up yet, but I will. It'll be grawlixpodcast.com/lunchbox. One word, lunchbox, and that'll take you to where you can catch the stream. But yeah, so that's all I've got. GCU is still on break right now. Grawlix podcast is still kind of, I guess, on a break while we pump out more episodes than we ever have before. And
Right.
This live shows is such a weird thing because it still doesn't feel like this isn't like the normal Grawlix podcast show. It's something else.
Yeah.
It's its own beast.
It's baby Grawlix, yeah.
But work has been way crazier for me since COVID-19 broke out. So I haven't had the time I might have expected I would have to work on episode 100. But unfortunately, I do kind of I feel like the pullback is coming. So I might have more free time going forward. I don't know.
Because the people are running out of money.
Yeah.
People are running out of money. So they can't afford to have everything edited and produced.
Yep. That's all I got.
All right. Well, then I think we're done.
This is huge. This is huge.
Huge.
What's huge?
This is almost a double length episode.
Yeah. All right, everybody. I'm not editing this. This is good. Oh God, this is gonna be such a sloppy episode to listen to later.
Live. It's live, but it's not live. It's replay live.
This is gonna go up pretty much as is on the audio form, and it's gonna be so horrible to listen to. I'm sorry. All right, everybody. I've been Randy. You can catch me and this show and more of this stuff at grawlixpodcast.com. It's GRAWLIX podcast.com. And or you can check me out. Hey, I'm on Twitter at Randall Sylvie. It's spelled like you see on the screen there. Audio listeners, sorry. Or go to randallsylvie.com. Anybody want to pimp through? Jesse, you got a pimpage? I just remembered a very important segment. But Jesse, first, you got pimpage?
What is it? Cartwheelspodcast.com. I'll do something with that.
Yeah.
I'll do something with that sooner or later. I've got ideas. Now I just got to make them happen. And so I'm throwing it out there. Maybe I'll feel guilty. I'm shameless though, so probably not.
Melanie, I almost forgot.
What?
What should people be amazed about?
All right.
This is Melanie's segment.
No, I don't know if I've done this one or not because.
Do it again.
Okay. But let's see. What is it called? Nuclear electric resonance has been discovered by accident in Australia, but it's basically they can control the nucleus of an atom with crazy precision now with that, and so that's going to lead to breakthroughs in like they for scanning human bodies and making quantum computers and just a whole bunch of things, and that's super exciting. And so you should be amazed because we live in the future.
You posted another thing that I thought was crazy. Was the brain stimulation experiment revealed relieved depression in nearly all of its participants. I feel like that could be pretty useful as we come out of the apocalypse.
It can, but they actually it's still good news, but it was a really small study size. So until they have corroboration, I'm not going to get too excited about it.
Right.
But still, yeah, that's good because I'm a depressed person most of the time. So that's going to be awesome if it's real.
Me too. We're all actors.
The secret is we're always despondent.
That's my secret. We're always despondent. You wouldn't like me when I'm despondent.
You wouldn't like me when I'm malazed.
Oh, all right, everybody. Hey, stay safe. If you're feeling cagey, watch Cabin Fever and
Color Out of Space.
Color Out of Space.
Oh God,
The Thing, and
then we could form a Color Out of Space support group.
If you were trapped in quarantine right now with Nicolas Cage, would it be better or
First
worse?
of all, no.
And he's doing his Trump impression because his voice in that movie, when he's channeling his father or whatever, it sounds like Trump.
It's clearly like a Trump affect. It's got to be like that's got to be an intentional choice, right?
That's not something I ever pictured. I'd hear Nicolas Cage do a Trump style impression.
No, it was bizarre. It was bizarre, and I couldn't tell if it accented it or if it took me out of it. I don't know.
Oh, it definitely took me out of it. It didn't ruin the movie, but whatever. It's Cage.
Yeah.
Depends on which Nick Cage. Which Nick Cage? Maybe okay. Movie homework.
Oh, we lost Axton. I bet because he has things to say about Nick Cage.
Well, we'll save this movie homework. Birds of Prey. Extra credit. If you had to be stuck in quarantine with Nick Cage, which Nick Cage do you want to be stuck with?
Okay.
You had to. From what movie?
Okay. All right. I'll have to think.
Was it Big Daddy? What was his name in Kick-Ass?
Oh yeah, Big Daddy. Yeah.
He was okay. Just don't set him on fire because then he starts doing his like Nick Cage yell.
Yeah.
Although if you're in quarantine with somebody, you probably shouldn't start him on fire anyway.
That's probably true. Yeah.
Well, if you're not in quarantine with somebody, you probably shouldn't start on fire anyway either.
Paul wants to know and why, so we should add that as a caveat. You're like,
which Nick
why?
Cage and why? I want to hear.
That's fair.
I want to see some answers next week when we come back. Oh, we're already getting answers. National Treasure version for me. Okay.
Okay. Well, let us know next week why.
All right. Let the Nick Cage be with you.
Nick Cage fight commence.
Nick Cage. That Cage fight. Oh my God. Forget Birds of Prey. That's the new episode. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Grawlix Nights, our special weekly live Grawlix podcast series. If you've been enjoying this, be sure to check out grawlixpodcast.com/live to find out where and when to listen to the next live episode. Currently, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Central Time on facebook.com/grawlixpodcast.
Give me a burger that doesn't have any viruses on it.